Guys, let me tell you what's going on right now. They're stacked all the way up. Look at that. Yank! They're stacked all the way up. This is the orange Poseidon. Guys, look at this. They're stacked all the way up. You can see that tree. And listen, let me tell you what happened. I was over there fishing. You guys saw me earlier in the segment over there fishing. And my buddy called me and said, Cam, come here and look, 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 look. Guys, woo. For lack of better terms, I got to show y'all this shellcracker. For those of you guys that think you may be in the market that need a two-man boat, this is a 10-footer Bass Raider 10E. It's already pre-wired for electrical. You can carry 2 motors. You see, this is my rig. This is a 2021. The one that I have right now is brand new. It comes with a motor, battery, Cam's tackle box, 2 Signature Series rod and reels. It comes with a 9-foot. You get 3 kits, 240 pieces, hooks and lures. Okay, it's brand new, never been in the water before. Plus you get the paddle, you get the seats, you get everything that you see here shipped right directly to your door. Okay, so if you think that you may be in the market for a boat, guys, I got it. And as the weather gets warm, these bad boys are going to become extremely rare. Okay, I've been fishing on this boat now for 7 years. I've had these. Time I get them, people always buy them from Cam. I want your boat. I want yours. So if you think you're in the market, as soon as you go to camscrappyhole.com, you'll see it. When you stroll down, you'll see that Bass Raider 10E. It's already pre-wired. It comes with every bit of the manufacturer's warranty, including the battery. You get brand new battery, brand new motor. Everything's in the box. Plus, you get 2 of my best rod and reel Signature Series. Like I said, you get the 9-foot yank stick. You get the seats. You get the paddle. You get everything that you see here. Okay? The only difference is it's brand new with a brand new pinstripe, brand new paint job. 2022. Check it out. So what you do, you just toss. Okay? And you hope for the better. Yank! Yank! Guys, look at these shellcrackers. Man, let me turn you guys around. I'm trying to do, this is that green. Look at the size. Actually, guys, this is a bluegill. Man, the bluegills are hitting hard today. Whew. Let me turn you around. Let me push you guys back a little so you can see this. Man, oh man, oh man. Listen. I want you guys to understand what I'm doing. I'm freelining. I'm making it look as if this worm is just falling out of the tree. So it falls very, very slow in the water column. Look at this bluegill. My neighbor wants about 12 of them. So I'm gonna take her a dozen and my other buddy wants about 25. So we're gonna fill this order probably within the next 30 minutes, okay? And listen, I have no anchor down. I have no anchor. Listen, again, I'm supposed to be going to go get my anchor. So I can anchor down with you guys, okay? To show you the real good footage. But let me tell you something. I can't leave. You know why I can't leave? Let me turn you back around. I can't leave because of that tug that's on the line. And again, I'm running my entry level, guys. My entry level. My emerald. I don't quite know where the bed is, so I gotta kind of figure it out, okay? Whoa, yank! Look at that. Unbelievable. I thought I was getting ready to reel it back in and throw it back out. Bert, I know I'm supposed to be going to go get the anchor. Listen, you choose what you want. Whether you want the slow death hooks or whether you want the nasty bend minnow hook. Right now, I'm running that slow death. Right now. Let me get all the leaves off of there. And listen, I got an anchor already on the back, but in order to stabilize the boat real good, I run 2 anchors. So the boat won't be moving around on me. And these rascals done stretched my line already. Okay? We're gonna go back up there again. Where are you? There you go. Let's get back up there again. Boom. One flick of the wrist. Just a worm. Yank! Just a worm. Just a worm. Guys, listen. Time it hits the water. I'm supposed to be going to go get the anchor, guys. Let me turn you down so you can see this fight. And let me tell you this. I got worm dirt all over the camera. Look at this bluegill. You remember I mentioned to you guys that bluegill and shellcrackers are first cousins. Okay? Look at that bluegill. Look at that. So in that same bed, I'll catch shellcrackers and I'll catch bluegill, aka Brent. Listen, also, guys, I want to tell you this. Listen, I know I'm supposed to have 2 anchors, but I'm just going to drop 1 anchor. Let me go up a little bit. I got 3 beds right here in front of me. Yesterday, these beds wasn't here. Let me drop this anchor real quick, guys. What was I supposed to be going to do? Y'all heard him say I'm supposed to be going to go get the anchor, right? Y'all heard him. I've caught 3 fish off of this 1 worm. Yank! There we go. Another bluegill. Let me turn you guys down so you can see it. Another bluegill. This is a bluegill. Yesterday, this was a shellcracker bed. Guys, this is a nice, anywhere around the country, this is a respectable bluegill. Look at this. Wow. Let me tell you this, I got about 9 beds around here. We're not going to be able to get to all of them. Let me show this to you. Look at that. Let's put him in the basket. I'm going to throw towards the back of the wall. Let's see what happens. Remember, I'm free lining, okay? So I'm just, as soon as that worm hits, I point my rod tip. Make sure I got you guys here. I point my rod tip right down to the ground, let that monofilament lay on top of the water. Let's go down a little bit. Let's see what happens down here. Yank! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Where are you guys? Unbelievable! Let me turn you guys around so y'all can see me. Today alone, in the last 72 hours, I've spent $52, ouch, in red worms. I got 10 containers still in the refrigerator, and I've cut through about 9 of them already. Let's put him in the basket. Oh, let me show him to you. Let me show you his bluegill. Let me show him to you. See that hump on there? On his head? I don't want to get stuck, so that's why I'm trying to get him in the water. Now technically, I'm gonna let Bert pull in here. I'm gonna go ahead and go get the anchor. Guys, stay tuned for a minute. Let me go get the anchor. I'm gonna pull out and I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself together here. All right, for you guys that don't know me, my name is Cam. I'm with Cam's Crappie Hole, and we're doing something a little bit different today. We're doing simple fishing. You guys can see from the video that we're using my ultralights, and one of the reasons why I created 109 different crappie, rod and reels was because there were a lot of rods that were on the market that I tested that I didn't like, okay? That I purchased from here, purchased from the big box store, and over time I just didn't like it. I've always been fishing for crappie. In this channel here, we are a crappie enthusiast best dream. okay? Because all we do is specialize in crappie and panfish, all right? I want to tell you guys, this time of the year when you're catching crappie, this little device here can be your best friend. Whenever you're catching bluegill, whenever you're catching big shellcrackers, aka brim, make sure you take plenty of pictures, because what this phone will do, it'll be your personal secretary. It will turn around and it will date them and log them in your archive, and this time next year it'll put it back in front of your face so you'll know. So take plenty of pictures. I want to tell you guys that. Now, back to what I was discussing with our equipment, our outfits that I'm running. I had several people to ask me, Cam, listen, I bought the Orange Poseidon, but I want to see you use it. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I'm running the Orange Poseidon right now. All of my rods, guys, my cast and retrieve, they weigh equivalent to 3 pair of household scissors. That's how light they are. Why are they light like that? Because I run carbon fiber. I don't run graphite. I don't run composite, guys. Okay, this is the Orange Poseidon. Why is it called the Orange Poseidon? Because I designed it. Okay, I picked the color. I designed the EVA split grip, comfort. They're soft. Okay, Fuji Reel seat. You guys have heard me say that. If you're right or left-handed, doesn't matter. You can use it on both. All right. This is a 7-ball bearing, rod and reel 6+1, and you can see me in the video using it. Okay. The ceramic guides, all of it. The pinstriping, guys. I designed every bit of it. Okay. As a matter of fact, look at the color coordinated tip. I did that. Cam did that. Okay. Who else would know better crappie fishing and pan fishing than a guy that does it every day? You guys, I'm easy accessible. There ain't nobody else on YouTube that gets out here every week or every 2 weeks and shows you guys exactly how his equipment works. I'm not talking about somebody that just uses the equipment. I'm talking about the person that designs it, created it, manufactured it. I'm the one that's out there showing you guys how my equipment works. Okay, you can see it. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Sit back in the comforts of your own home and just relax and watch me. Okay, watch these big shellcrackers. To me, the shellcrackers are pound for pound one of the, if not the strongest fighting freshwater fish that there is. If you haven't experienced shellcracker, aka red ear, guys, you got to take your kids, you got to take your wife, you got to take your girlfriend, take them out, and they're easy to find this time of the year. Once that water temperature reaches about 68, 67, 68, 69, 70, the bluegill will come in first. They're not as picky as the shellcrackers. Once that water temperature reaches 71, 72, the shellcrackers will come in bed. Listen, God already gave you everything that you need to locate them. You got your nose, your eyes, and your ears. Okay? Just walk around the lake. In my case, I have to have a boat. And ride around the lake and just look for the beds. Use a pair of polarized shades to filter out that blue light, and you can find them without a problem. Okay? So for those subscribers that wanted to see me use the Orange Poseidon, guys, I hear you. I hear everything. My grandmother once told me, in order to be a good leader, you must first be a good servant. Okay? So whenever you guys need me, whenever you have questions, I'm an easy person to reach, guys. Always in the comments. You can also follow me on Instagram at Cam's Crappie Hole and Apparel. Okay? We're trying to reach 5,000 subscribers on Instagram, guys. And also click that button on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Because we're trying to hit 30,000 subscribers. So click that red button right below the video, and make sure after you click that button, you'll see a bell. Make sure that bell is clicked, that you want all notifications. Some people hit me up and they say, Cam, well, you know, I don't get but every few of your notifications. That's because the bell isn't clicked. Okay, listen, before we get ready to get back again, I want to cover some more of the equipment that we're using. This is the Emerald. This is my entry level. Okay, all of these rod and reels can be purchased right down there at camscrappiehole.com. Okay, and I have a finance company called Afterpay. I fought tooth and nail to get this finance company in there so it can help you guys obtain some of my items, and you don't have to work it into your budget. Let's say, okay, for example, this rod right here is $79.99. Let's just say it's 80 bucks. Okay, so at checkout, you go into our store, camscrappiehole.com. You go in and you check out and you see what you want. You want the Emerald. All that's due at checkout with your credit card or your debit card, just like you're in the store checking out, is $20. Once you pay that $20, guys, you get free shipping. I 2-day air this to you. 2-day air. That cost me 20 bucks right there. Just the 2-day air. It's free. Okay? Anything above $35, you get free shipping. I downsized to the 6-foot Emerald. Guys, this is one of the smoothest 3-ball bearings. This is my entry level, and you'll see it at work. Okay? By the way, when I was filming this segment, I had earthworm juice. I had dirt all over the camera from bending it up and bending it down. You guys have to see that, man. But listen, the Emerald comes pre-spooled with lime green line. Okay, I took that off because I like it's professionally spooled. So if you guys don't like spooling, this rod and reel combo automatically comes spooled. Okay, but I took that off and I wanted to run that fluorescent orange camo. Okay, and guys, those Shellcrackers stretch my line out big time too. Let me show you this. Matter of fact, let me get this other one here, the orange Poseidon. Let me show you the hook that I was using. I'll just show you the hook itself. These are my Cam's Nasty Bend minnow hooks. They come in a deadly blood red. Okay, I'm running a 1/0. The reason why I'm running a 1/0, guys, because I'm trying to get my hook back as fast as possible. Throw that Shellcracker in the basket and get back in the water. As long as this hook stays out of the water, you're not going to, unequivocally, you're not going to catch panfish. You're not going to catch crappie. You're not going to catch shellcrackers. You're not going to catch big bull bluegill or brim. Okay, so with the 1/0, I just back it right out. Now, if I run a number 2 or number 4, it's going to be all the way down his throat. That means I got to get my needle nose pliers. I got to pull that out and do all that. That's going to take time and effort. And sometimes I have to cut and retie. That means I got to do all that. With these 1/0s, you can get them right at camscrappyhole.com. I automatically just back it out. You'll see it on the video. Let me give you a real close look at that Nasty Bend minnow hook. Can you guys see that? Straight shaft, but look at that deep bend right in the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at the point is barbed. It's bent backwards. So once that hook goes in there, it doesn't come out. Okay? I'm running 1/0. Yes, I'm running 1/0. If you decide that you want number 2, we have them in number 2s as well. But I run a 1/0. Also, on the Emerald, I have the slow death hook, and it's a 1/0 as well. I have them in a value pack of 40, and this is a 20 pack. Okay, you can decide whichever one that you want. The sun's starting to catch up with me here a little bit. It's getting kind of hot, so I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. This is the deadly blood red. The reason why we call it slow death, look at that rotation in that shaft. You see how it's bent? That right there, guys, and all of my hooks are laser sharpened. Look at that. Okay, so that right there assures a serious hook set. Let me show it to you one more time so you can see it. That's that slow death. We have it in a value pack of 40, and we also have it in a value pack of 20, whichever one that you want. Now, this hook also is 3-in-1. I use it to catch bluegill. I use it to catch big shellcrackers. Also, I use it to catch crappie. Now, I'm freelining, okay? I'm freelining, guys. Let me show you what I mean by freelining. I'm not using nothing but a hook, okay? I'm using nothing but a hook. Let me see if I can get it off here real quick. There we go. There we go. So the reason why I'm using nothing but just a hook, you can hear that drag system on this orange Poseidon, is because I want it to look natural falling in the water column. See, I'm just throwing a hook. The reason why I'm running ultralights is because my gear is designed to throw ultralight items, a 1/32, 1/16, a 1/8, okay? If you're coming out there with one of those bait casters, 7.2, 7.3 foot reel, you cannot throw just a regular earthworm, okay, with just a hook, okay? You're talking about backlash, you're gonna get it big time. You come out there with a big saltwater reel, it's not gonna go 12 yards. Watching the video with a flick of the wrist, I just throw it. Using 2 regular earthworms, those are red worms, by the way, that I'm using. You can get those in any big box store, and I throw it with these 6-foot ultralights, 12 yards, okay? And when it hits the water, it falls very slow. And with this high-vis line, as soon as I throw it, I leave it on top of the water so I can see when the shellcracker hits. Listen, guys, this is very simple fishing 101. All you need is an ultralight rod and reel, preferably a Cam's, okay? And all you need is a pack of slow death hooks to make sure that you don't lose anything, or that Nasty Bend minnow hook. Everything's available with free shipping. Also, I want to add before we go, if you're a person that has a reel that needs a rod, or if you got a rod and you need a reel, Cam's Crappie Combos is open too. You can buy it separately. Cam's Crappie Combos. You can buy each item separately. Also, in camscrappycombos.com, we have Shop Pay. You remember the example I used with Afterpay at camscrappyhole.com about just paying a portion and the other 3 payments are due bi-weekly, okay, with no interest? We have it also Shop Pay in Cam's Crappie Combo. So that takes the sting out of it. Listen, let's get back to fishing. This is your boy Cam. Let's see if we can yank some more out of here, okay? Yank! Our wall is just filled with beds, okay? So I'm so happy that you guys are here to tag along with me. Listen, I finally went and got my anchor, so we're just pulling back up. You can see my buddy over there in the corner, and I'm gonna try to let him, because I've caught in the last 72 hours at least a couple of hundred, okay? So I'm gonna let him enjoy that spot down there. Meanwhile, me and you guys, we're gonna see if we can find another bed. You saw me using the emerald, okay? Now I'm gonna pick up the orange Poseidon, okay? The orange Poseidon, I was running the Nasty Bend minnow hook. We got some little guests, so I want you guys to understand we got some dogs over there, so they may be a little bit rowdy with me being at the back porch. We're gonna try now. We're gonna put on the slow death. We're gonna see if we can try some other beds, and we're gonna see if we can meet up with him right down there, my buddy Bird, okay? Let's reel this, again, that's the emerald. Let me pull you down just a little bit. That's the emerald. We're gonna put it up now. We're gonna run the orange Poseidon. You remember I had a few subscribers say, Cam, I got the orange Poseidon, but I'd like to see you do a video on the orange Poseidon. Guys, I'm doing a video right now, and I'm gonna see if we can have some luck. We're just gonna probe right down here and see if we can find a couple of beds, okay? That's all we're doing. You guys saw from the cutaway what I was using, my outfit. Now, one thing I do want to say, if you want to spend the little extra money, the orange Poseidon is $109. $109.99. It comes with free shipping, and it has 7 ball bearings. The emerald has 3. We're just going to see if we can locate them. Look at them big rascals up there. We don't want them angry at all. There you go. Now again, I just toss it over there, and just when it hits the water, don't move the line. Yank! Yank! Look at that! Unbelievable! Let me turn you guys down. Let me turn you guys down. Guys, this bed is active. This has got to be a shellcracker. This has got to be a shellcracker fighting this hard. No, it's a big bluegill. The bluegills are definitely out today. We didn't even drop anchor. Listen, hey, listen, let me tell you guys this. After all that talking about going to get an anchor, after all that talking about going to get an anchor, look, I didn't even drop the anchor. Boy, that sun is really bright. Let me turn this bad boy off. Look at that. Whoa. Let me pull you down just a little bit. Okay? Look at that. Look at that big rascal. Unbelievable. That's that slow death, one hot hook. You saw how fast I got it back. If I was running a number 2, or if I was running a number 4 or 6, I have to get all the way down in his gills to get it out. And I don't want to do that. Why? Because I put that bad rascal right there, put him over here, and we're back in the water again. Yank! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that bluegill. Man, that's nice. Let me pull you guys down so you see this fight. Look at that. Man, orange Poseidon. Look at the size of this bluegill. Let me pull out a little bit. Let me tell you something that you guys, this is important for you to remember when you're going out, depending on geographically where you're located. Bluegill will start to bed when the water temperatures are a touch warmer than shellcrackers, okay? Look at that. That's that slow death hook. Now watch how I back this rascal out of here. I want to make sure he doesn't stick me. Man, this is a big bluegill. Watch this. You see? I'm ready to get back in the water now. I'm ready to get back in the water. Yank! Look at that. Let's put him in the basket. 1/0 slow death, 1/0 Nasty Bend minnow hook. Guys, they're 3 in 1. I catch shellcrackers with them, I catch big bluegill, and I catch crappie. And we also have the split shots available. Okay? Don't have bobbers yet. Let's put him in the basket. Unbelievable. He says it ain't Santee Cooper. Make sure I got you guys. Look at that. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. God, yank! I wasn't even paying attention. He almost pulled the rod clean out of my hand. Another big bluegill. Let me see if I can turn you guys down so you can see this. Wow. Guys, let me tell you this. This is a perfect way to end this segment. Today was a bluegill day. And on my other video, you guys saw that I was catching those big shellcrackers. And like I said, they bed out of the same bed, okay? Look at that. That's that slow death, 1 aught. Why? Because I put it in there and I back it right out and I'm ready to get back up there and catch some more dinner. These guys are very, very delectable eating fish, okay? With a salad, with some fries, guys, whew, good eating fish. This is an age-old argument which one tastes better between bluegill, shellcrackers, or crappie. Let's put him in the basket. Those lines tight, and we'll see you on the next turn, all right? Hey man, I'm tired of you running in my boat. Look where you at. Look, I understand you blocking me, but you, hey, look, watch yourself, Shaquille O'Neal. Hey, that brother, that going hard in the paint. That brother say, listen, ain't no shame in what I do.